it feel?
No, it feels great. I mean, it was just how I imagined it, and an unbelievable feeling of elation out there, and it makes you want it more. So hopefully I can get a few more to come after this.
What about the moment itself? You seemed quite lost in the moment, really, as you took it in. Can you take yourself back there and describe it?
Yeah, I was on 99 with one ball left, and I didn't want to have to wait over on 99, so I was pretty determined to play a shot at that ball, and then to find the gap and to run to and then come back. And when I got my first Test 100, it was it was all a bit of a blur. I could see the lads up on the balcony, and I was trying to keep it calm, but inside I was absolutely buzzing, and it's great to be out there with Josh. He played brilliantly today, and he was a very calm head for me out there and made it a lot easier for me.
What did you do yourself at tee? You were obviously 97 not out. I guess that was a weird 20 minutes. Did you keep yourself on your own, or did you chat to guys or what?
Yeah, I was just sitting in my spot and changing. There's a few lads in there, and I was just trying to stay calm. It was quite good, actually. I didn't see tee coming. Because I might have tried to play a big shot or something. I wouldn't have chosen to be on 97 at tee, but then the ump said it was tee when I didn't even realise. So that probably helped me in a way. I know I didn't mind being not out. It gave me a good chance to reset.
Okay, who'd like to go next, please? Okay, Lawrence, go ahead.
Hi, Zach. It looked from the start like you were really enjoying it. I mean, is that the most fun you've had on a cricket pitch?
Well, it's certainly up there. I mean, the Cape Town test would be up there as well. But I really enjoyed that, and especially the moment of getting my 100. I mean, maybe the 20 runs before that I didn't enjoy so much, but especially after the 100 as well, and it's about alongside Josh there was very enjoyable. And I try to enjoy it as much as I can, although it's difficult at times. But I definitely enjoyed today.
Just that little innings you had the other night in what looked like a dead game, did that help you just get your eye in against some of the bowlers? Did that help you formulate plans for this innings?
Yeah, absolutely. It was nice to have a good look at them, and it was challenging the last game, and it was probably a bit easier today on that wicket. So it made it a bit easier to have a look at them and then bat on a better wicket again. So it was nice to face Yazid Shah the other night as well and get excited for him. But it definitely helped having faced him before.
Thanks.
Okay, Stefan, then Dean, please.
Hello, Zach. Well batted. Can you just talk a little bit about the work that you've done, maybe even a number of years ago, to get to this position? Stuff you've done with Neil Holder in Australia, and I think I'm right in saying you took yourself off to India when you were a teenager to work on spin bowling, and even where you live, so you've got close proximity to the nets.
Yeah, well, you've pretty much covered it there. I mean, I've enjoyed going out to Perth and work with Noddy Holder quite a bit. He's a brilliant coach over there, and I love the way he talks about the game. And I try and go back to see him every year, and I've been back 4 or 5 times to see him. And obviously, I do lots of work. Well, as much work as I can with Rob Key during the summers. He's busy with Skype most of the time, but if I can see him, once a month to stay in check, he's a great cricket brain. And like you say, I went out to India, but lots of most of the lads have done that, so I'm not different in that regard. And it was nice to go out there and face a bit of spin and try and improve like that. But there's been a lot of hard work gone into it, but I wouldn't swap it for anything. I've enjoyed the process, and it feels worth it now.
Thank you.
Dean?
Well batted, Zach. Please tell me you're not owing it all to Rob Key, surely. No, I just wanted to ask about. Obviously, you were picked. You've been picked quite early in your career. You've talked yourself about that potential. Rather than having necessarily a huge body of first-class work behind you. Do you find that, or do you think that's made it slightly easier for you coping with the pressure of stepping up this level because it's so fresh, or has that created a bit more pressure on your shoulders to think, well, I need to show what I can do because they're giving me this chance?
Probably the second one, actually. I feel like I had a lot to prove, and I still do. But it's nice to get that score today and get that monkey off your back. And I still feel like I'm early in my career and still learning quite a bit every time I go out to bat. So it was nice to score runs today, and I definitely feel more comfortable in myself now. I haven't scored 100, but there's still plenty of hard work to do, and to prove myself at this level.
And do you feel as though that you are learning game after game? I know we've talked about your kind of increasing scores, but in yourself, do you think that you're getting better and better every time you play?
Yeah, I think so. I think just being around this environment, and you're facing great bowlers in games, and you're facing great bowlers in nets. So there's not much let up there, and so you have to improve. And so as long as I can stay around this environment, I think I will improve, and that's the way I'm looking at it.
Thank you.
Okay, John Etheridge and then Jonathan Lew to finish, please.
Zach, I think you just said on TV that when you reach three figures, it was almost as though your whole career sort of flashed before your eyes. I just wondered what that felt like, and what sort of images were in your eyes.
It was more the practice, actually, the more than actually playing. But I could, kind of see all the nets that I've done in the past, and all the times, I've gone on my own to hit some balls and that, and it just seemed all worth it. I mean, you do question yourself when you're on a run of ducks, or run of low scores, and you can't buy a run, whether it was worth it, whether you're better off doing something else. But I was lucky. It just seemed, it was kind of a feeling that it was all worth it, and that was a great feeling.
And I mean, without getting ahead of yourself, you have the potential to make a really big score tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, one ball at a time. The new ball's still fresh, and it's going to be a tricky 20 minutes in the morning when the bowlers will be rested up. But if we can keep going the way we do, and Josh keeps batting the way he does, and taking the pressure off me with the way he bats, then hopefully I can get a decent score.
Thank you.
Zach, based on what we've seen if you're playing for England, you seem like you have a really wide range of scoring options. You've got a lot of shots. Has a part of the adaptation to Test cricket been about knowing when to play shots and I guess being able to sort of tighten that technique and the decision-making process, and also kind of what are the areas that you'd be looking to work on going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the bowlers are relentless at this level, so you've got to pick the right areas, and that's one of the biggest things I can learn is being match aware and knowing the right time to attack and when you've got to rein it in a bit. But there's plenty of things I want to work on in the future and get better at. But I just like to prepare for who I'm going to come up against next. So I'm just going to picture. If I was practicing, it would still be working on these three bowlers because this game's not over yet. And then then you move on to the next game. I'll be playing for Kent next week. But I'm always trying to look to improve and look ahead and see who I might face in the future and see how I would play them. And that's how I like to go about my practice.
Okay, we're done. Thank you. Have a good evening. Cheers. Bye-bye.